Hello lovelies, welcome to Narc Free Formula. My name's Freedom, thank you for joining me. Today I'm recording in the shed. Don't ask, don't ask. Anyhow, darlings, it's just a quick one at the moment. I wanted to ask you guys for some feedback. I want some feedback about my channel, and I also want some feedback about a situation that, if I'm honest, has got a bug up my ass. Look, I'm pretty much, most of the time, I'm pretty much, someone who kind of stays in my own lane, does my own thing, minds my own business, right? But there's been a few things lately with channels on YouTube, Narcissism Channels on YouTube. There's been some stuff. There's been some things that I would say are unprofessional. And look, the vast majority of people who start, YouTube channels are not professionals per se, but I'm just really concerned about some of the stuff that I'm seeing on YouTube with the Narcissism channels. Stuff like bullying, bullying other people who own other channels, stuff like ghosting clients, manipulating, stealing from people, people starting up kind of businesses as life coaches who have not got any kind of training or certifications, or the certifications that they do have are fake. Anyhow, look, like I said, this is a really kind of tricky one for me because I normally don't like to get involved, but this stuff, if I am quiet about the things that I know, I kind of feel like it makes me a little bit complicit, in what's happening. And the thing is that there are people that are being ripped off. There are people who are being hurt. So there's that I have some issues with, and I want some kind of feedback, I suppose, from you guys about, essentially, I suppose, whether or not you think I should actually just say something, or if I just leave it be, mind my own business, let people get hurt if they're going to get hurt. And what I mean by that is, like, we literally have at least one narcissist who is running a narcissism channel, who has access to clients, and there's another one who I think is a sociopath, and that's even worse, right? I have some kind of inside information about him, and yet another one, who, when you find out about his criminal history, he's got battery and assault, domestic battery and assault, So basically you've got people who are perpetrators of crime acting as though they were the victims, which, as we know, is a narcissist thing to do. But the thing is, these channels are gaining popularity fast, which brings me to my next point. A couple of these channels are buying their subscribers and views, right? Now, that in itself, it's unethical. It's kind of like, having a party and then inviting a whole lot of people, but you actually pay them to attend, to make you look popular. So then other people come to the party and they're like, oh wow, this person's really popular, and in the case of the YouTube channels, it's creating this kind of false construct that this person is more knowledgeable than they really are, that they're more popular than they really are. And the thing is, how I know this is there's how would you call it? As an app? I suppose an app. Social Blade is what it's called. And it's basically, you can find out about any YouTube channel through it. You can find out about, their subscribers, their views, that kind of thing. So when you Google channels, you can see what their growth has been like. So organic growth is kind of slow and steady. And it's organic, it's natural, you kind of pick up more subscribers and more viewers as you go along. But I mean, I'm talking about people who've started at the same time as me, who have more subscribers than Quinn Holiday at ASCC Direct. I mean, Quinn's been at it for years. He's like the best of all the channels, in my particular opinion. Like, Quinn knows his stuff. So for people to be surpassing Quinn in 9 months is not organic. And like I said, you go on there and you see what they're, they have these kind of huge spikes. So they get 1,000 new subscribers overnight. That's not organic. It doesn't happen naturally. And how it affects me is this. So the algorithms are designed to show people more of what other people are watching. So if someone buys views, essentially that's telling the algorithm that that particular video that they've put up, that people are watching it, that it's good, right? And so YouTube will then put it up in the suggested box on the side, suggested for you, videos that you might like, right? And there's only like 20 or so positions in those, in that particular area. So it is creating this kind of false popularity, but that is then pushing down other channels like mine that are growing organically and naturally. So I have a huge issue with that, and I want to know what you guys think, because my dilemma is this. As I said, there's 2 questions. I'm going to put a poll in the community tab of my channel. I want you to tell me honestly 2 things. I want to know whether or not I should be naming names and telling people what I know about these other channels that are being run by narcissists, possibly sociopaths. And 2, I want to know about whether or not I should just suck it up and do the exact same thing. Obviously, if I bought subscribers and views, I would tell you guys that that's what I was doing. But I kind of feel like my channel won't survive if I keep doing it naturally. If I keep just trying to grow it organically the way I have been. When I'm competing, and that I literally am competing, we all are. When I'm competing against people who are buying subscribers, buying views, and it doesn't even cost that much. That's the thing, is it doesn't cost that much, and then these people leave comments, and that makes the algorithm work, puts them up higher. Yeah, so I want to know whether or not you think I should just bite the bullet, suck it up, and buy subscribers just like these other channels, or just keep plodding along doing it the hard way. God, this is so frustrating. I've got to tell you, it's really, really frustrating. Because obviously for me, I'm coming to YouTube as a former peer educator. So I've spent, over a decade, if not more, working with people as a peer educator. So I'm trained and qualified to work with people, and I'm seeing people. I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not mentioning any names at the moment, but I'm seeing people, they've come out of their relationships or whatever, they're a year or so out, and now they're becoming coaches, life coaches, or a couple of years out, and they're becoming life coaches, with no qualifications whatsoever, or, as I said, false ones, even worse. And that's freaking horrific. Like, to me, that's horrific. You can really damage someone, and people are being damaged. This is the other thing. So many people think that they know how to identify a sociopath or a psychopath. They think they're so smart and they've all got it figured out because, they've broken up with their ex, and, now they know. And they make jokes about, oh, you'd need to have, a police check and references, to be my new boyfriend. But the reality is they're fawning over and idolizing a sociopath who has a channel, a Narcissism channel, who sits there, lies, and like, has he got duper's delight or what? Like, the man is laughing at his clients and the people that are watching his channel. Absolutely laughing at them. His, you know, his disdain is, it's just there. You can see it, like it's just under the surface. I mean, half the time he literally is kind of being really disrespectful and laughing at people openly. Anyhow, darlings, I'm sorry to burden you with this. I'm sorry to even raise it. It's been ongoing for the last, I don't know, 4 months maybe, that I've known about a whole lot of stuff. And, you know, it's to the point where I've had to block one of the other YouTube channels, channel owners, and block her from my channel because she is so toxic. I mean, you know, spewing venom at anyone and anything different from herself. And I can't support that. You know, I can't just be silent. And I feel, like I said, I feel like my silence is kind of making me complicit in a way. So, all right. So I'll put, like I said, the questions for the poll will be in the community tab. If anyone has anything that they want to say to me about this, either put it in the comments or email me at narcfreeformula@gmail.com. And yeah, tell me what you think, because I'm in a bit of a dilemma and I would like your input, because it matters to me. It matters to me that I do the right thing by you guys, you know, my community, the people that trust me, the people that are here, that come in, you know, day out to see me, speak to me, be around me. You know, it's important to me that I do the right thing by you guys. But at the same time, I really feel like if I don't speak up, I'm complicit. And if I don't get on board with this buying of subscribers and viewers, you know, that my channel's not going to last. Or if it does, it'll be a very slow, long haul. And, you know, and I'd never started my channel for it to be anything, but it frustrates me when I see people, you know, having so much success, but they're just regurgitating shit. Like, they're just saying things that, you know, you could easily Google. Like, there's no kind of insight. Like, I've never watched one of their videos and gone, oh wow, that was amazing, you know. And for me, I feel like at least I bring, you know, my own version of events, my own understanding and insights to, you know, this arena. And it frustrates me when I see people, like I said, just repeating the same old blah blah blah, and then yet getting thousands and thousands of viewers and subscribers, you know, because they bought viewers and subscribers. All right, lovelies. And for those of you who are thinking, oh, fuck this is all just too much to deal with. Yeah, look, I hear you. It is. This is how I felt when I first heard all about it. I was like, oh, I can't even deal with this crap. Like, I can't deal with my own life and my own everyday dramas without, you know, and even bothering to think about all that stuff. But like I said, you know, it's been 4 months that it's been bothering me. I've been talking about it to one other person who's also a YouTube channeler. Wow, we're not channelers. Someone else who has a YouTube channel is what I'm trying to say. And, you know, she also feels the same. It's very, very frustrating. And look, for those of you who don't answer the poll, just know this, right? If you speak to people, if you go and get counseling or, you know, coaching or, you know, any kind of therapy, you know, find out what people have studied. Read their reviews. If they don't have a review section on their Facebook page or whatever, that's because people have left bad reviews and they've removed it. You know, please be smart. Like, there are so many sociopaths and psychopaths out there, but for some reason, what we think that they're not on YouTube, I mean, they are. They're well and truly on YouTube. They've infiltrated YouTube and they're making money off of us victims, like actual people who've really suffered. They are making money as their channels grow. You know, they get money from ads, and they're like I said, they're running these kind of coaching businesses, you know. running it from their bedroom, pretending it's an office. I mean, sure, act professional, but like, don't pretend it's an office. That's dishonest, you know, that's disingenuous. That's false, like a false construct, you know. So anyhow, look, I'm going to stop because I could probably talk about this for a whole lot longer than I'm going to today. All right, lovelies, thank you for watching, and yeah, please, like I said, answer in the comments or head over to the community tab, and I'm going to put a poll there now. Thanks. Bye.